than it has been at one point, which is something that I want to talk about because I know you do a lot of events, not even just inside the city. Like, I think damn near every week, every weekend, you're driving to LA or wherever to doing events, whatever. That can't be easy for you, right?
It's a lot of like it's exhausting sometimes for my body and my mental health. Like, um, I'm smaller too, so I think a lot of people don't take into account. It's literally like the whole setup and breakdown of an entire
Because
like
your shit be
shop almost.
extravagant.
Yeah, so I'm putting out like racks, at least 4 racks, and like my whole canopy, my whole setup. It gets really exhausting to do that. I know people who do it like 3 times a weekend.
Mm
That is like I don't know how they do that, but that's crazy to me. I can only do like once a weekend,
hmm.
maybe
Right.
twice. I think I did twice last weekend, but
Mm
that was pretty tiring too. And yeah, I love it though. I think that the more I go out of town, the more people I meet, and I meet a lot of dope people. I have a lot of cool friends all around California now just because of reselling. And I honestly, I hate calling it reselling too. I like calling it
hmm.
curating.
Yeah.
Like, when
Yeah.
people when people you know ask me what I do, I don't say I resell, I say I
Just keep
curate.
it curating, just
Yep.
because it's like I said, the passion in there. Just from now on, we'll just keep it curating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big thing to me just because it's my job, but it's also my passion. So
Mm.
I I've found a lot of, how can I say it, like it's just more comfortable for me to call it curating because
Yeah.
people are going to hate if I say reselling, and that's okay. I don't really care anymore too much. I get a lot of hate on the internet, but um yeah, going out of town is like one of the biggest things that's pushed me to do it harder too, because I see other like LA. I'm going to San Diego in a couple weeks. Those
Mm.
people have crazy stuff, man. Like, I mean, like insane, insane. And it pushes me to go harder because I want to be on the same level as them, And it's a lot of work to do all of that, but it's so worth it because I'm seeing what's outside of Bakersfield too and bringing it here. And I think that's one of the biggest things that has made me like it's made me grow not only on Instagram but just as a person, like, and
Yeah.
as a business. Mhm.
That's dope. What? So I know. I don't know. Do you watch like? Are you familiar with like Sean Witherspoon?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
round
I don't
two.
watch it, but I'm completely familiar with it just
Yeah.
because it's mostly like T-shirts and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, so
It's.
um, yeah, I've heard a lot about it, and it's cool because like the communities in like LA and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they're kind of like they know those people, and like it's cool, but I'm not too into it myself, to be
Yeah. I
honest.
feel like what you do, which is one thing that I like is different than what the term reseller is because like you specifically focus on like curated vintage Y2K for like you said like femme and everything, and you don't necessarily mess with like Jordans or shoes or like band tees stuff like so you don't all the stuff that reselling gets a bad rap for. I feel like you're not taking part in that side of it,
Hmm.
which is dope. Which is really dope. So I know like you were talking about a lot of those people who've been doing it for years and they got a crazy collection and everything. I can almost guarantee you that some of them know people that have like garages full of
Oh,
like
for
vintage
sure.
clothes
I
and
mean,
stuff.
I do too. That's part of
Yeah,
it.
that's
Like,
when
you
I
gotta
asked
get to
like,
know people. You gotta, yeah. I think it's important to make connections in what you
yeah.
do, and that's all I'm gonna share. You gotta make your
No,
connections
yeah.
though. Like,
That's what I was gonna ask. Is like, do you have you experienced that where like you made a connection? And they're like, oh, I got bins and bins and bins
insane. Yeah,
of
for sure.
private stuff, and they let you like,
For sure.
what
I
is that?
posted some of it. I'll share like the stuff that I posted, but
Yeah.
I've gone to storage units and like stuff like that. I think that's where you find the craziest stuff,
Oh
because
yeah.
it's untouched, and it's hard to make those connections. I'll say that, but you gotta be in it, and you gotta be serious with your time, and like if somebody hits me up to do like a house call or something, like come through to my house and look through it, you got to be on it. Like, you got to be like, I'll be right there. So when you're making those connections, it's not easy, and it's not something that happens often, or as often as maybe you might think, unless you've been in this for years, and you know a bunch of people.
Mm.
But it takes time to build those, and I definitely think that that's how you build the best curation.
That's how you build the best, and is making those connections to those people who are like, well, I got a whole garage full of stuff I haven't touched in 10 years.
Yeah.
Pull up and look through, you get whatever. I know when I was thrifting heavy, I used to like have, at the end of me wearing everything, I used to have like 3 or 4 bags full of clothes, and I just tell my friends, hey, y'all just look through the bags and get whatever y'all want. Sometimes I'll forget and some shit will slip in there that I didn't mean to give away. But fuck it, I just go find something else again. Like Mo, he was one of the people I let go in my house and just look through the bags before I either redonated it, which I've rebought clothes that I've donated back